As a follow-up to my previous video on making copies of documents for students, I wanted to make another short video talking to you a little bit about the settings for a document that students are going to be filling in. Because unlike a document that we actually copy for students where we make lines, here making lines would actually be ineffective because students can't write on those lines. Instead, they need place to type. So I'm going to start actually by showing you a document that I just sent out to my class yesterday, and then I'll go into a blank document to show you how to set that up. So what I have in this document here, which is part of a project that we're working on, are two different kinds of ways for students to fill in information. In some of the places, I just left blank spaces. I wrote the question and I leave it blank because it's not a long answer. It'll go right on the same line. If you think you have a multi-line answer, then what I did over here is I actually put in a box. And I'll show you in a moment in a blank document how to put in the box. This way students know that they are able to type in the boxes. And so either they would just type on the line like they normally would. So over here, I'm just filling this in as if I were a student. And then when it comes to the boxes, they could type in the boxes over here. And now I'm going to go into a blank document to show you how to set this up on your own. So here I am in a blank Google Doc, and I just want to show you a little bit about setting up a document for students to be filling in if they're filling something in digitally. So maybe you want to start with name and just leave it blank. Maybe you even want a question for the date, and again, you're just leaving it blank. But let's say you have a question that requires more space and you'd like to give students an entire line. We actually do this in a very simple way. I put my question here, and then I go to Insert, and I choose to insert a table, and I do just a single square, a 1-by-1 table that's now over here. If I want to make it bigger so students know that I expect a longer response, then I just do it bigger like this. I press enter a few times, and now I can do another one. And I can actually do, again, I press insert, I press table, and just that 1-by-1 square. I press enter a few times so students know what I want, and so on and so forth. And this is just a really great, quick way to be able to format documents to enhance student responses when you're making digital copies for a document.